Hey, boat friends, I hope you are doing good. How's that for an opening to take a look at some action here in Duluth? That is the William A. Irvin, 610 feet in length. You can see there's plenty of action going on. I'm right here next to the aerial lift bridge. You can see that in the distance. Pretty cool clouds in the sky as well. I hope you are doing great. 8 p.m. Central Time, October 28th, just getting you kind of pumped up for Halloween. This is where everybody goes in Duluth to check out. This is kind of like the haunted house of Duluth. It's a haunted ship. So a little backstory about this awesome ship, the Irvin. Its maiden voyage was in 1938, and it went into long-term winter layup in 1978. So this thing has been around for a while. So it's a staple here in Duluth. How's everybody doing? Looks like my comments are working somewhat decent. You know, one after the other is good, but hope everybody is doing great. I got some pretty cool stuff to do with you tonight. We're going to go walk around. We're going to walk all the way over to Canal Park. We're going to walk over to the aerial lift bridge, so hang in there for a second. I'm going to catch you up with the weather. And just before I went live, Diane and Steve sent me an email. So these are boat friends that watch the channel, and they sent me some photos that they won at an auction of Fraser Shipyard's aerial photographs from the 50s and 60s, which I'm going to show one of them to you, but I got them so late that I didn't know for sure, how to present them. So I'm going to show you one of them. I want to thank Diane and Steve for that. Also want to throw out there too another event today. Some of our boat friends that are in South Africa, New Zealand. I know they were commenting earlier about the Rugby World Cup. Well, that final did happen today, and it was South Africa that edged out New Zealand 12-11. So want everybody to be updated on that, so we can say, Johan, congratulations. He's over there in South Africa, and some of the other boat friends as well. So that's pretty cool. I know there was a little bit of talk about that. But again, you kick back, relax, and we're going to get things started here by showing you the weather. 34 degrees, as you can see. The wind chill, 28 degrees. And the wind is pretty light, 7 miles per hour, nothing too bad. As far as ship watch, the one that I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is the Great Republic. And so that should be sometime tomorrow afternoon. I've also been waiting for American Mariner to take off. That has not happened yet. So we're going to keep our eye on this one right here that would be coming in tomorrow. I did a quick screenshot just so you have an idea of where it will be, where it is right now. Actually, it's out here. Here's Duluth. That's where we're at right now. It's way out there on the lake, on Lake Superior, on its way, doing 11 knots. The other one that we want to keep track of as well, when we get over to the aerial lift bridge here in a few moments, we are going to look for the Masala that's sitting out there at anchor. And right now, from what I saw, possibly it'll be arriving tomorrow at 5 p.m. So let's be prepared for that as well. So that's what's going on. Wanted to start out with the cool ship. I don't think every day I'll be able to start out with a bonfire going. Let me zoom in a little more so you can check out this crowd. I mean, everybody's feeling pretty good. 28 degrees with the wind chill. Feels pretty good when you have a bonfire next to you. Take a look at the pilot house. They have that well lit up. Something unique here in Duluth. But let's get walking, my friends. You kick back. You enjoy. I'm out here. I'm getting my steps in. Yeah, so again, I got to look into this comment situation. I updated the app, and I'm still having a little bit of issues seeing that. But you just hang in there with me. It'd be nice to chat with you. Like I said, every other comment comes in. And again, that's in the live stream. That doesn't affect after the video post when we're talking in the comments. That's fine, just during this live stream. So I'll get that fixed. But either way, if the audio and video is fine, I think that's all that matters. So a little more background on where I'm at. So here's the stern of the Irvin. Very well kept vessel. They actually updated it here in the last few years. Very calm water. You can see on the backside. They've taken out the docks. This is where a lot of those fishing vessels, when you see them depart or arrive under the lift bridge during the day, that's usually where they are at. Here's that Vista Star up close. This is one of these vessels that we see doing the tours. This is the Duluth Entertainment Convention Center, this huge building. Sometimes you'll see that when I'm over by the lift bridge, you see this huge complex. There's those communication towers in the background. You can see a very interesting sky, a little bit of clouds. Has a good look to it. And there's our friend, the aerial lift bridge. And again, just want to say hello to everybody joining. I'll get those comments fixed. So all of you can see each other talking. To me, the way it looks is the text of each comment are over the top of each other, so I can't even read it. But you just roll with me. We're going to have some fun. But again, tomorrow, be prepared. I'm going to go out and live stream. We know for sure that the Great Republic will be making its way in, but I'm going to be keeping my eye out for that American Mariner as well. Well, actually, I just saw a donation come through. Duluth News Now, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Will. You can take a look here. There's our friend, the aerial lift bridge. Look how beautiful that looks. How many times have we seen it? And I've said this to you a million times. It never gets old. That really makes the city of Duluth. If you did not have that lift bridge, sure, if we have the ships coming in, that's cool. But that bridge, that's it. Just kind of like San Francisco with the Golden Gate, New York with the Statue of Liberty. I mean, that is what makes Duluth, in my opinion. It's definitely not the cold weather. That's something that is on its way right now. Going through the parking lot, and we'll take a look at some of this action on a Saturday night here in Duluth. See how many people have ventured out in the cold. We're going to go down, like I said, by the canal. We're going to check things out. Kind of the back side of where I typically record. Gives you a little more familiarity. Here's this chocolate factory, kind of a chocolate shop. Definitely a place that, luckily, it's not too close to the canal because I'd be in there a few times, but we got some pretty good stuff in there. See some caramel apples and all kinds of different things that they have in there. It's an Italian restaurant right here. Blissio's. This is looking down the main drag right here. You have a lot of bars and stuff that are down in that direction. We're going to cross. We're going to head towards Grandma's. There's the aerial lift bridge from another viewpoint. Give you a better shot of these buildings. Take a look at that brick old school building there. Kind of almost has that, you know, I was in New York City recently, kind of has that Brooklyn look to it, that old brick building like that. And again, you know, this channel is dedicated to the ships, but it's always fun to just do a little bit of a walk and talk, a little contrast to the normal videos that you see. It also familiarizes you with the area, so as we do these videos, you have a good idea of what's going on around the area. So nobody's coming, so I'm going to follow these folks right here. You know what I'll do? I'll just head up right through here with you. Gonna walk right up. Still have a few leaves on the trees. And let me see if I can update these comments. Maybe that'll help. Just turn it on and off. Maybe that'll do something. Very cool out right now. I mean, it's going to get a lot colder. I did bring my gloves with, just in case, but I do have them off. I'm not saying I'm getting used to the cold yet, but it's definitely going to get colder, and it's going to get really fun. So all of us that love watching these ships, look, I'm going to be out here. I got the right jacket. I got the snow pants. I got the boots. I'll be warm. So when it is 20 below zero, 25 below zero, the ships are coming through. That canal is going to be froze up. We are going to see some cool stuff. The bows pushing through the ice, snow flurries. I will be out here. So when you see that weather and it's crazy in Duluth, don't even ask yourself, am I going to be out there? Be like, oh yeah, he's going to be out there. Because that really makes it. Those ships coming through in that weather, that's really fun. So here's the lift bridge. Here's Grandma's. Again, I know that few of you have heard this story before. There was a time where I would mention Grandma's, and because I'm around this area, everybody knows that as a restaurant, but people literally thought I was talking about my grandma having a place over in this area when I'd reference this location. Grandma's is popping, and actually what I'm going to do is probably after this live stream, I am going to go to Grandma's too, so I'm going there for a little bit. But I figured we'd do a quick walk and talk together. Again, I apologize for those comments here in the live stream. I know you can all see each other. I mean, if anything, just go through the normal routine. Where are you at right now? It's a temp. Hopefully it's better than me here in Duluth with 28 degrees with the wind chill. But we are going to have some fun tomorrow, at least with that Great Republic and that masala. I want to see that as well with you. So let's cut across. We're going to look at that masala out there at Anchor. We're going to get over to the place that I think all of us are very familiar with, the lift bridge, right next to the canal. Yeah, I've received a lot of emails too from people that are finding this channel, and it's just the most common thing they talk about is the lift bridge and the Great Lakes ships. They are obviously different than those ocean-going ships, so I think there's a big contrast to people from around the world that, you know, really don't get to see that style of ship. So that's what's fun about Duluth and these ships, and we really enjoy also seeing those ocean-going vessels. I mean, there's a lot from Canada, Netherlands, other places, awesome ships that come through. So it's always fun meeting new people, seeing new people on the channel. And another thing too, as I mentioned, when I changed my logo to the channel, I was like, you know, it'd be kind of fun. I ordered 5 hats, like I said, just to make kind of a contest, the first ship that comes in November. But I can't even tell you how stunned I was to have so many people reaching out, trying to get, you know, some type of hat or shirts with the channel, you know, basically merchandise. I'm still trying to figure all that out. And if you noticed, go on to my community tab. So go to my main profile page on YouTube, go to community, and you'll see a few options. I really need your help, because if I am going to put some shirts out or hats, I want it to be something that's fun. You know, it doesn't have to even be representative of exactly my channel. The options I have up there right now, it says Duluth, Minnesota, or Boat Friends with the lift bridge. But if you could go into that community tab, you'll see the first post on there. So come up with some ideas. Let's do it together, make something pretty cool. And again, I just wanted to represent what we enjoy in our community and that we've created together. It's fun. Got a couple of people sitting down on the bench. Good idea for a Saturday night. Very calm, very peaceful, tranquil, I would say. Give me a shot of the Duluth skyline. And if there were any vessels, you can see up there, see the light. That yellow light just indicates that it's a neutral current. And speaking of the current, let's go down and just take a good look. And then also the masala. Here's that ship that I hope you join me for tomorrow. Take a look there in the middle of the screen. You can see the lights on it. Very cool looking ship. Very cool looking ship. I really hope that we get to see it. And like I said, the information that I have gathered, it shows that it's going to be around 5 p.m. or so tomorrow. What we will know is if indeed it is going, we're going to keep our eye out for the pilot boat that's going to bring the pilot out there. So that'll be a telltale sign, as well as Chuck also knows too that we've talked about it many times. And when we start seeing those tugs moving around, we know that there's probably going to be an arrival from that vessel. But again, take a look. Not many people out here. Green Gate still open. Look at that cool looking sky. Yeah, unfortunately, here's another thing. You see these graffiti tags. You know, this has been really popping up. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can really do about it because, you know, there's a lot of the Duluth police are busy with other things and they're shorthanded. So it's just kind of a priority thing. So hopefully that stops. But fortunately, it's been an ongoing theme. Here's one of my reflection things. That's kind of a little artsy thing that I like doing. I love looking at reflections in the water. So there's your bridge. You'll see that on a lot of the videos. We did have that first light snow coming down last night on the hillside over there. Nothing down here in the canal. And actually, I was talking to people down in the Twin Cities today, and they said that there was snow coming down there as well. So it's that time of year. And at some point, you're going to hear the crackling below my feet as I walk. You will be hearing that snow and ice. And your buddy Mike is prepared this year. Last year was kind of a training session, learning the equipment, learning what to expect. And I'm ready this year. So we're going to have some awesome videos that will be going down with these ships. So take a quick peek at the canal. Like I said, very calm water. And the masala that's out there. Well, boat friends, just wanted to get out here real quick. Been live 17 minutes. Thank you for joining. Hit a like button on the way out if you enjoyed this. That would be awesome. And subscribe so that way when I do go live tomorrow or in the future, you're ready to rock. But guess what? You have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. We will be back to take a look at our old friend, the aerial lift bridge tomorrow, going up and allowing a vessel in or out, and we will be here live. So take care. Have a great, great Saturday night, and we will be ready to rock and roll on Sunday. Take care.